It is Wednesday the 12th of June and it is race week. This weekend we have 3 different disciplines of Speedway action coming live from the Prix Arena in Melilla. On Friday we have round 1 of the SGP2. Saturday afternoon we have the SGP4 Championship, and on Saturday evening we have round 5 of the Speedway Grand Prix. For travelling fans, Melilla can be a bit of a nightmare. The closest major airports to the circuit with regular flights are Gothenburg, which is about 3 hours away, and Stockholm, which is about 4.5 hours away. Last year I flew into the tiniest little airport called Växjö. I felt like a right wally walking around calling it Vaxjo. Yeah, I don't know where you get the word Växjö from in that either. Växjö Airport was like flying into Salisbury bus station, but this option was only 90 minutes down the road from the track. This is one of those rounds that's like Croatia, where the only real option is to hire a car. And you're going to rack up a bit of a petrol bill as well. If you fly into Gothenburg, you're going to have a 6-hour round trip just to get to the track.
Are we there yet? No, we are not. Are we there yet?
No!
Then you have to remember that you have to drive back and forth from your accommodation. Options for accommodation local to the site are few and far between, so most people tend to stay in one of the 2 neighbouring towns. Last year I stayed in Vetlanda, which is about 40 minutes west of the stadium, and this year I'm staying in Vimmerby, which is about 35 minutes north. Once you've accounted for 2 nights of racing, you're looking at least another 2 hours of driving throughout your trip. If you're going to stay in Vetlanda, be aware. The small town seems to be like Sweden's answer to the Fast and the Furious. When I was there was local lads doing burnouts and playing ridiculously loud music in their modified estate Volvos well into the early hours of the morning. If you're going to come to Sweden, there is loads of driving. So if you're looking to get together with your friends and give your liver a good hiding, this probably isn't the event for you unless you have a designated driver. It's a bit of a mission to get to the Prix Arena, but there's one positive thing about spending 10 hours of your weekend on the road. The beautiful Swedish highways. Last year I was shocked by how well the roads in Sweden are maintained, and everywhere you look is absolutely picturesque. I can remember driving through rural Sweden last year and being taken back by the beautiful lakes and enormous trees. If you are leaving the stadium, make sure you take the correct exit. Last year I ended up in a foggy forest where I genuinely expected something from a horror movie to jump out in front of me. A pint of the local beer will set you back around £5 or £6. But you can find food outlets around Vetlanda and Vimmerby serving traditional Swedish meals for around £10. Other than the 2018 and 19 seasons where it was held in Hälstavik, the Speedway Grand Prix of Sweden has been held in Melilla for the best part of a decade. The first event held in Melilla was won by Ty Woofden in 2014, followed in succession by Nicky Pedersen, Greg Hancock, Bartosz Marslik, Maciej Janowski and Emil Sajfutinov in the years to follow. Post-pandemic, the event was won by Smarslik in both 21 and 22, and most recently Dan Bewley topped the podium in 2023. Who do you think would take the top step this weekend? Stick your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to click thumbs up and subscribe to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.